Hi guys, today we're looking at the new Wildhorse 7 from Nike. Once again, welcome along, I'm Tony James, this is Let's Get Running, and today we're looking at the brand new trail shoe from Nike. This is the Wildhorse 7. Just been released, but before I go into the details, let's take it out on a run so you can see it in action. So there you go, out in the rain, in the mud, on the soft ground, on the made trails, up and down a few inclines, giving it a thorough workout. And I am not going to apologise for the state of this shoe. It is in this condition to prove to you that it has been out there and I have actually been out for a run in it. I haven't been sent in this shoe, I have bought this one with my own money. And this is my honest review of this trail shoe from Nike. Nobody's got any influence on this whatsoever. And as I say, just to prove that it has been out and it has been out on that run, it's in an as used state. So yeah, 7 mile initial thoughts on the Nike Wildhorse 7. As always, starting off with a few stats. The one that people ask most of the time is how much does it weigh? In my UK size 10, which is USA 11, 354 grams, which is 12.5 ounces. I'll put the details on the screen there for you to see on the scales. Is it true to size? Well, as I say, I'm a UK size 10 and this fitted perfectly, so I've got no issues with it. So for me, yes, it was true to size. It retails for £105 here in the UK, but if you find the discounts you can get money off, and to be honest I got 25% off this, so I got it down to something like £76-78 for the pair, which wasn't bad. As you can see, it's a highly cushioned trail shoe. It's got React midsole material, which we'll go on to in a minute, but there's 30 millimeters of React in the back and there's 22 millimeters in the toe, which gives us an 8 millimeter drop overall on this shoe. Right, so let's have a look at it from top to bottom. We're going to start off with the upper. So we're going to start off with the upper as always. Now the Wildhorse 6 did come in for some criticism because it wasn't breathable at all, but Nike have taken that on board, and if you look closely, we've now got a vented mesh on the top, so making the shoe itself a lot more breathable. And having had it out today, I can say, yeah, there is some breathability in there. As you can also see at the front, around the toe box, they have put some plastic around there to get a little bit more protection. You've got protection down the sides, and you've also got where the React is coming up in a rather unique design, which they brought out in the Wildhorse 6. So continuing, it's got a lock lace system, as you can see, sort of like a 2-layer job there, and it's got these lock laces in, which, to be honest, gave a really good lockdown, and there's plenty of spare lace if you want to do a runner's knot or double tie them, or however you want to go with that. And there's an extra eyelet at the top as well. So yeah, plenty of lace in there. The tongue itself is padded. This plastic padding bit in just the middle. I don't know if you can see, if I can bring that out, but it's just in the middle there, which protects the foot from the laces. And the tongue itself on the top there, minimal padding. In fact, I don't think there's any padding there. It's just material. It's only here on the plastic that's got the padding. Lockdown with these laces on my particular foot, fantastic, no problems at all. No slippage anywhere, no slippage in the back, plenty of room in the toe box, not too cramped at all. As I say, no heel slippage. Once I'd done my 7 miles, there was no hot spots, no blisters or anything. I was wearing a pair of waterproof socks because these shoes themselves are not waterproof, okay? They did get a little bit wet today, as you saw in the video, running through the puddles and what have you. But yeah, they seemed to shed that water quite quickly, and I didn't feel like I had a heavy wet shoe on, let's put it that way. So with the waterproof socks and this, my feet were dry when I got home, but as I say, it didn't seem to hold water on for long because I didn't have that heavy wet feel. So carrying on with the upper, it's got the gaiter around the top just to cover the ankle there, to stop any debris getting down, which fitted quite nicely, quite snug, no problem at all. There is padding around the heel on the inside. Again, not overly padded, but I would definitely say it's more than adequate padding there. And of course they've got the loop on the back, which on the 6 was sideways, wasn't it? But now they've gone vertical with it. Heel counter itself, quite hard, where you've got the React coming up at the back, and it also quite stiff. It is React foam, so a little bit of movement in there. But on the whole, I was quite impressed with the upper. As I say, I had a great lockdown. The feet wasn't moving around. Yeah, it just felt really, really nice underfoot. So yeah, very, very good upper. Not much to say about the midsole. You know all about Nike React material, and that's what we've got here. Super spongy, super bouncy, and super cushioned. Simple as that. This isn't a hybrid shoe as such. It is a trail running shoe, but because you've got that React in the middle, if you're doing road as part of a trail run, it'll eat those road miles up as well. I did about a mile to the river and a mile back again on roads, and it felt great. You know, it's React. It was comfortable. It wasn't as clunky as a normal trail shoe when you're running on the road. It did feel quite nice when cushioned underfoot with that React. So yeah, if you're doing short road stints during the trail run, then I think that's fine. I wouldn't say go out and run mile after mile after mile on the road. I think that you'd start to feel it, but short bits of road as part of a trail run, you shouldn't have any problems at all. So very comfortable underfoot on the short road sections and also on the trails as well. On the soft grass, on the made up trails, on the sharp bits, on the mud, no problem at all. Lovely midsole. We know what React's like, and that's exactly what you're getting. So yeah, very good upper, very good midsole. But what about the outsole? We've got the high abrasion rubber on the bottom, and the lugs on there as well are 4 to 5 millimeters. Now, what Nike is saying is the way the lugs have been positioned, it's ideal for running through soft ground and mud, which to be honest is what I was doing today, and it worked out quite well. The lugs themselves are positioned in a way that when your foot hits the mud, it squelches it out and sends it in every direction. And no, I won't be making that noise again. So yeah, when you hit it, it dissipates the mud. So yeah, very good. So there you go. There's the 4-5 millimeter lugs underneath. As you can see, it's been used today. So it's high abrasion rubber, so we'll see how long that lasts. So yeah, quite good on the outsole. The only problems I could see, and I've seen this from a few reviews, especially on the Wildhorse 6, is the way the lugs are on the back. You can see how these ones around the side here. Now that has caused some instability moments, shall we say, when running a more technical terrain. Is this shoe a race shoe for running hard trails? No, it's not at all. This shoe, I would say, it's a daily trainer for trail running, or if you're running at easy pace or you just want to go for miles and miles. It is highly cushioned and it's built for that long distance training, shall we say. It is definitely not a race shoe, and because of that, the way it's set up at the back and the possibility of instability on a more technical terrain, then as I say, definitely not one for races. But if you're taking it easy, you shouldn't really have any problems. But that's the only downside I can see of this shoe, is the possibility of some instability from the heel. There is a segmental rock plate system on the bottom, so to give you more stability over the rocky terrain as you're traversing ups and downs. So they've put a lot of effort into this, a lot of design into this, and they have made a really good long run, well cushioned trail shoe. So to sum up, it's a trail shoe. It's aimed as a trail shoe, but it is more than happy to do a bit on the road, and it is for those easy pace runs, or if you're going long distances and you want something cushioned underfoot. It's really good in that respect. So I'm adding this to my trail shoe rotation as I pick up trail running this year, and to be honest, it's the midsole that sold me. I like something cushioned. I like to feel that bounce, so this for me is ideal. So yeah, I recommend it. In fact, I've got a pair. I'm going to go and clean them up now. But as I say, I just wanted to show you that these have been used out today. A 7 miler, an 850 pace with a few extra fast bits in there, and a bit of up and down work as well. So there you go. That's it. The Nike Wildhorse 7. What do you think? Have you got a pair? Have you got a pair of the Wildhorse 6? Let me know about it in the comments below. So thank you very much indeed for watching. As always, if you could hit subscribe on the way out, turn on the bell notification so you find out every time we upload new running videos, and if you could give this video a thumbs up, that would help the channel immensely. So once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Till then, let's get running.